What is up, people of YouTube? It is I, the Member 17, or you can call me Vinny, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Black Panther, the Civil War version. This is actually a pretty damn good figure. I like it. Well, one of my favorite Black Panther figures. It's my only Black Panther figure, actually. Yeah. After the movie, I became a pretty big Black Panther fan because he was just so badass, and that suit of his. Hasbro did a great job of capturing the look, but you're not here to hear me gush. Let's not waste any more time and take a look at the figure. Sculpt on this guy is fantastic. Hasbro has done a really great job of capturing the look. Unfortunately, there are some minor anatomy issues, but minor, nothing major. And again, sculpt on this guy is near flawless, as well as the paint job. First is that head, and it looks awesome. That is the best looking Black Panther I have ever seen up to this far, at least based on the design in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Once again, Hasbro has done a nice job capturing that look. The body is also not bad to look at. The necklace on the figure is also captured pretty nicely. It has a nice, clean silver paint app. The paint apps on this guy are nice and clean, and the sculpt, once again, fantastic. Here we have a look at his back, where, again, the nice sculpt continues, and it looks, again, fantastic. And the paint job is pretty basic, only having one color, which is black. But where there is the paint, where paint has to be, it's nice and clean, especially with the silver. Hasbro does usually make pretty sloppy paint jobs sometimes, but they were able to do a nice clean paint job on this guy, usually due to the black paint job being the majority of the colors, but where there needs to be other paint, like silver, again, nice and clean and applied nicely. Here we have a detailed look at Black Panther's claws. And as you can see, the claws are sculpted nice. It looks just like Black Panther. Well, because he is a Black Panther. But still, sculpt on the hands, nicely well done. Moving down to the legs, again, the sculpt continues, and again, looks awesome, just like the suit. And again, paint job, nice and clean, not only because it's black, but however, moving down, when we get to the toes, again, you can see the silver paint apps, nice and clean. Not bad to look at all. This is a great Black Panther figure to have for the looks. Remember those anatomy issues I told you about? Well, it's coming into play here. The shoulders are a bit, moved out too far. And what I mean by that is you can't pose the arms to be all the way down, like touching his thighs or something, because they just sculpted it to where it's always moved out, and he's posed like he's ready to deflect his muscles. Yeah, it's not really a big deal, and again, it's a minor issue, though I do understand some people are gonna complain about that, but still, it's not really a major issue. Though it is an issue that is worth pointing out. Well, despite the minor anatomy issue, sculpt on this guy, again, fantastic. And the paint job, where paint needs to be, nice and clean. This is definitely one of the best Marvel Cinematic Universe Black Panthers to date. The SH Figure Arts may change that, but who knows, that figure is not even out yet. Still, this is all we got, and I'm happy with it. Articulation. Well, articulation fairly limited, but for the most part, is mostly posable, so no need to be up in arms. First, we'll start with the head. The head, it's on a ball hinge, can move up about that far, and can move down about that far. So he can look up and down fairly well, can look side to side, cannot pivot that much, unfortunately. Though, you know, Black Panther does not really need that. Arms have a hinge. They can only move up that far, unfortunately. But, you know, it's not really too much of a big deal. Arms can swivel. Biceps swivel. Double-jointed elbows. You get a little bit over the 90 degrees. Again, it's not bad. Could there have been more range? Yeah, but still. It's good enough. Hands have a swivel hinge combo. Good range of movement there. Now the ab crunch, so let's talk about this. It has fantastic range of motion, as you can see there. Does not look bad up front, but on the back, looks ugly as damn. They did not bother to continue to sculpt on this part, and when you look at it from the side, not too good. And same thing applies for the front. It just does not look that pleasing. Instead of making it round like with most of the other Marvel Legends, they kind of just made it blocky and just lumpy. I mean, a good range of movement, yeah, but still, it just doesn't look that pleasing from some angles. Though it does work well, so what can you do? Waist has a basic swivel. Not bad. Yep. Legs. Unfortunately, cannot really move out that far. And he cannot do the splits. Okay, not all superheroes had to do the splits, but Black Panther is a fairly dynamic character and should be put in dynamic poses. So all I can say is, I want the splits. Just like Spider-Man. Thigh swivel. Double jointed elbows. Did a nice range of movement there. Not bad. Ankles. Move all the way down. Move all the way forward. And have a nice ankle rocker. Nice. Black Panther may have his limitations in terms of the articulation, but for the most part, you are able to get him into decent poses. Actually, no, awesome poses. Because, you know, there may be limitations, but those limitations are not enough to keep you from posing the figure. Don't worry. It's not as bad as certain figures. SH figure, it's Ultron, and SH figure, it's Bowser. So, yeah, they're pretty good in terms of posability. Alright, so in terms of scale, he stands just about close to 7 inches, so he's a decently tall figure. Here he is compared to the Marvel Legends Captain America, out of frame, I'm sorry, and the Marvel Legends Spider-Man, and here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Captain America, and for fun, the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla 2. As you can see, if you want random displays, you got it. And for the usual Marvel display, he goes alright with SH Figure Arts Cap. I mean, SH Figure Arts Cap is still kind of small. So I'd wait for Figure Arts Black Panther, if you can afford that price tag. Ugh. But still, scaling here is not bad and nice. He goes well with the other Marvel Legends, and that's all that matters. All that counts. So, you still got your display if you want one. So in terms of accessories, he only comes with one, but it's okay because you really don't need that much accessories with Black Panther. But the one is nice. It is the unmasked version of the actor's head. I don't know his name right off the bat, so sorry about that. But still, the lightness is pretty fairly accurate on this one. Not too bad. It's a good accessory to have. Although, unfortunately, my eyes are kind of slightly off-center. But, you know, it's not too bad, and from a distance, you can't really see it that much. So, it's a good head. And also, they had to cut it off, like up to here, to make sure it fits on the mask properly. So in terms of accessories, he doesn't come with a whole lot, but, you know, Black Panther doesn't really need any, and he comes with the one that he needs. There's not really too much reason to complain, honestly. I think he comes with just enough accessories, even though it's just only one, and it's an unmasked head. But, you know, you don't really see Black Panther using fists too often, so the default clawed hands do make sense. To me, at least. But you know, again, you'll have fun. So what's the final verdict on the Marvel Legends Black Panther? Sculpt is fantastic. Paint job, nice and clean, and again, fantastic. Articulation, you're fairly limited, but in terms of posability, for the most part, you are able to get Black Panther into the poses that you desire. Accessories doesn't come with too much, but again, it does come with the one that he would need. Size comparison, again, not bad. With that being said, I do recommend this Black Panther figure. It is awesome and one of Hasbro's best Marvel Legends figures, at least in my personal opinion. Yeah, there are some anatomy issues, there are some sculpting issues, but, you know, this still is a great figure. I can't deny it. If anything, I would get this now before it sells out, because the first time, sold out like a mofo, and I was only lucky enough to snag a pre-order on a Big Bad Toy Store. Get this thing while you can, seriously. And get the other figures while you can, because it looks like that they're also selling out like hotcakes. At least from what it looks like. I don't know, could be wrong. So you have every right to bash me in the comments if I am wrong. But anyway, with that being said, I am DeMaribro17, and I am out. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you all in my next video.